that boom, boom, boom.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the star of our show, direct from the bar,
PB.
Settle down. Anyways, a couple more articles I picked up on shows the activity on the Iraqi stock exchange. This should be exciting for those of us who are invested with Wise or any other people who have been buying into the Iraqi stock exchange. You'll see what I'm talking about, the amount of activity that's on there. But more importantly, I don't think people realize just how massive, how big this development road project is. All people talk about is, okay, there's a main highway, and it goes from here to here. No. It's bigger than that. And I'm going to get into the details. Let's get into this. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. So look at this. Iraq Stock Exchange trades over 7 billion dinars this week. The Iraqi Stock Exchange announced that shares exceeding 7 billion Iraqi dinars were traded across 5 trading sessions since the beginning of this week up to today, Thursday, which was July 24th. According to the market indicators, the total number of shares traded this week surpassed 3 billion, with a financial value of 7 billion dinars. These transactions were executed through 4,493 buy and sell contracts on the shares of companies listed on the exchange. The ISX 60 trading index closed at 988.37 points for the first session of the week and finished the week at 990.5 points, marking an increase of 0.017 from its opening close. Similarly, the ISX 15 traded index opened the week at 1,120.15 points and closed at 1,138.27 points by the end of the week, achieving a 1.59 increase from its opening close. Now, for a lot of people here in the United States, that doesn't sound like very much, but it is in Iraq, because a lot of people don't have money invested in anything just because of their living situations. But this is huge. I can tell you that when we first started looking at the indexes for the ISX 60 was in the 600s. It's now close to 1,000. And the ISX 15 wasn't in the thousands. It was in the 900s. So it's definitely increasing in volume. This is awesome. Now, like I said, I don't think people realize just how big the development road project is. I mean, look at this. Iraq's development road to include 6 airports and 15 industrial cities. Let me repeat that. 6 airports and 15 industrial cities. That's massive. This road project is so big that they have 6 of their own airports, and there's going to be 15 industrial cities along the way. This means jobs, and more jobs for Iraq. So this just isn't a route that you take to deliver goods from here to there. There's actually cities and airports developed along this route. Iraq's Ministry of Transport recently unveiled key outcomes from a pivotal meeting led by the Prime Minister al-Sudani regarding the ambitious development road project. Held last Wednesday, the session brought together the Minister of Transport, the head of the Supreme Committee for Coordination between Governance, and various Director Generals, advisors, along with representatives from Oliver Wyman, the project's Economic Council. So Al-Safi, Director of Relations and Media for the Ministry of Transport, told the Iraqi news agency that discussions around the development road project have been continuous. These meetings have involved the Ministry of Transport, other relevant institutions, and both the Italian technical consultant, the BTB, and the economic consultant, Oliver Wyman. Devolving into last Wednesday's meeting, Al-Safi explained that the minister stressed a clear commitment to implementing directives, particularly concerning the formation of a committee. The committee will be tasked with determining the final route between Iraq and Turkey, basing its decision on technical and economic considerations. Furthermore, the Prime Minister emphasized resolving all existing challenges within the project and adhering to its strict timeline. The meeting also featured a presentation by Oliver Wyman on the project's economic and financial model. According to Al-Safi, the presentation, a culmination of previous discussions with the Minister of Transport, outlined the economic framework to be presented to the Prime Minister leading to its finalization and preparation for investment offerings. So what's this going to do to the stock market? Of course, it's going to impact it because people are going to have an opportunity to invest in this project. Regarding the project's current status, Al-Safi confirmed that the preliminary design phase has concluded and significant progress has been made in the detailed design stage. The ministry aims to present the project to major international companies by the end of the current year. The project will be strategically divided into sections to encourage competition amongst global firms, ensuring their adherence to international standards for successful implementation. Beyond Iraqi's borders, Al-Safi disclosed that several countries are already formal partners in the project, including Turkey, Qatar, and the UAE, via signed memorandums of understanding. Additionally, another council has been formed comprising of Turkey, Hungary, Serbia, and Bulgaria, representing the European dimensions of the initiative. Other nations also aspire to join the project, either in the execution or participation. Al-Safi highlighted recent visits from economic representatives of various embassies in Baghdad to the Ministry of Transport and the Supreme Committee for Development Road Projects, including the Chinese Economic Advisor last year and the Australian and French ambassadors this year. These discussions underscore widespread international interest in the project, recognizing it is a global endeavor with implications beyond Iraq for the entire region and the world. That's how big this project is. It's beyond Iraq. But of course, Iraq is the centerpiece of this all. I think more importantly, they're going to have to sit down and come up with some kind of agreement for security. That's going to be really important. Ultimately, Al-Safi asserted that the Development Road Project is poised to create thousands of job opportunities for Iraqis and fundamentally transform Iraq's economic transportation landscape. It is also expected to boost the national economic output, leading to comprehensive Iraqi economic integration, both domestically and internationally. The project's overreaching policy aims to streamline connectivity across all sectors. Al-Safi further clarified that the project will integrate 3 existing major airports, Baghdad, Basra, and Najaf, and will connect to 3 new airports slated to enter services. Now, there's no way in heck I'm going to try to pronounce these names here, but these territories and the recently opened Mosul Airport. Moreover, the project will link to 15 industrial cities, emphasizing its role beyond mere transit. He concluded by stating that the project is an integrated developmental initiative benefiting connecting provinces by using their raw materials and generating investment opportunities through local government institutions and ministries. So this project is freaking huge. 6 airports are included and 15 industrial cities, all taking part of this project. So I feel really happy about being invested into the Iraqi Stock Exchange and getting aboard at the time that I did. This has the potential to be extremely beneficial for all people who have invested in the Iraqi Stock Exchange, not to mention, the development of the Iraqi Dinar. That's what we're truly all waiting for. So we're going to see here real soon what's really going on. Anyways, that's it for now. Look forward to hearing from you. I'm out.